Rosalind Terre, do promise that the testimony I have come to give to the TRC is the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Libya, who was at the canteen general? Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Oh, okay.
How are you this afternoon?
Good afternoon.
Fine. How are you?
I'm trying. You?
Okay, not bad. Rosalind Terre, right?
Yes, I'm Rosalind.
Okay. You live here in Fishtown?
Yes.
Okay. Can you kindly tell us your date of birth?
Yes. I was born 1964.
Also, can you kindly tell us what is it you do currently, your major occupation?
Yes. I'm farming.
Oh, farming. Okay. Thanks for coming.
Right.
We appreciate it that citizens could take off their time away from their busy schedule.
Yes.
To come and join the TRC in this forum,
yes.
which is established to help us understand what transpired during the conflict, and then to clarify things so that we can find a way to reconcile
yes.
with our past to build a better future.
Okay.
So thank you for coming here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I will introduce the commissioners to you.
Yes.
Commissioner John Stewart.
Okay.
John Stewart. John Stewart. Yeah. Massa Washington. Dede Dorope.
Jerome.
Yes, Dede. Tede.
Okay.
Dede Dorope. Umu Sila.
Okay, Sila.
Gerald Coleman.
Yes.
Sheikh Kafuma Kone.
Okay.
Chirum Radio.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. Proceed. You want to stand?
I can sit down.
I can see you want to stand.
Okay. 2003, during the Model War, on the 21st of May, in the morning, I don't know the exact hour. So in the morning, a group of people came on our village. They said they were crime boys. They said that they heard that one of my sons, Chester, who's doing a personal business, he carried his things to the village here. He market things. Therefore, they went there to loot. So when they got there, as soon as they got there, they started, everybody said, nobody move. Started flagging people. Everybody come, they said, sit down. That time I was in my 9 months pregnancy. So we all sat down on the ground. While in the process now, they just came and started shooting between my legs. From there, I went off straight. So within that time, how they took me from the ground, lie me on the mattress, doing all the other things, for me to come to myself, all those things, I never saw them. So later, when I came to myself, they said they were so afraid. They started, they think we put ourselves in problem with this and that. So they started begging that even in the ball video he carried, they were not taking it. But at least they said they were telling them that at least you give us more money so we can leave it back. All I wanted to do, at the end, they left the video back, but the ball, they market things, they carried them. And all our belongings, clothes, mattresses, bedding, they took those things and they went. After they went, from that day, when when that thing happened, when I came to myself, everything, like somebody, if you pregnant, a child can be shaking your gut. But from that particular hour when I came to myself, I never used to feel anything like child, living within you. From the 21st, 22, 23, 24, 25, on the 26th, before I started living, feeling something like, something shaking small. From there, 27, 28, 29, on the 30th, I gave birth. So the child was completely, that kind of way, swelling up. When you see the child pan, the feet, there is a little baby inside me now. So the child was born sickly. Later, where will I carry the child to, to carry the child to the clinic because of, war? Nowhere to take the child. So after everything, baby ceased, I decided bringing the child in Fishtown to this clinic now. When the nurse saw the baby, because they all knew the story. So she looked at the child for long, and she said the child have problem. I think the child must have a heart problem. Because as I look at the child here, really, I don't know what to do. But if things are all right, small, I think I would recommend that you carry the child to Monrovia, to an advanced hospital. There I carry this girl. When I carry her, when things labor ceased, then that time she was in her, I think 2 years that time. When I told her exactly what she had said, that, she was having heart problem from that incident, that what the doctor also said. And the man, started treating the lady girl, was on bed for, I think, 3 weeks, something like that, in JFK. Later, the last day before when they take her X-ray, here is it now. And the doctor told me that this girl had a serious problem. The case here, even though there will be drugs that she will be taking, but this one cannot help her, to solve this problem. So the girl problem is really need, out of Liberia. She need heart surgery. This is now a small case. So for now, these are the drugs she's going to be using. But in the meantime, the sorrow that she is needed now, because according to her age now, she needs to start to use that sorrow before the tablet time. But the sorrow is not now in Liberia. So, when they said it, I felt so bad. And we started, finding means of getting the sorrow. So a man, they call Daniel Chidoble, who is in America, he didn't want to help us. When we phoned to him, he tried by all means and sent the sorrow. The jar is in the plastic they have brought. After that sorrow, before they recommended that she's supposed to start using the tablet for that sorrow, which is what the Johnson I brought the tablet. It's right in the plastic there. The Johnson, Aminovlin, Laxe, those 3 tablets, that's what she is using daily. For, Laxe and Aminovlin, you can sometimes find it here. But the Johnson cannot be seen. Very hard to find, because anybody you ask, they say that problem is not so popular, so it has to be found. But we can get it in Monrovia most of the time. I get it back here now. So that's the problem the war led me into. So if I explain, when things happen sometimes, if you explain, sometimes you can think, when I explain, I forget about other things, but when I think for long before I started thinking again, because what happened, after they did that thing, they told us that we'll not come back here again. But later, after 3 days, they went there again on the village. When they went there, one boy, I know how he say he called his name. He said he was a crime boy, because when you ask him, he say, I'm a crime boy, you know me, he was. So from that time, after they did a shooting, And I was in my 9 months up to that time. If I hear a gun sound, my heart can cut. I used to be afraid of even somebody coming toward me when you are walking fast. Then, as they said, after I gave birth, it took a long time before this kind of, thing, it calmed down within me. But this girl, this is a problem that we are facing. And I don't know how to handle this case. Therefore, since I'm very happy since you people are here, I want you people to please, I don't know, to really help me to have my child. Because after the doctor, he told us the thing for us to be using the telemedicine. He explained so many things like, we should not make her vex, nobody beat her. She should not be in the other places. She should not be in a, smoking area. She should not drink plenty of water. She should not drink plenty of water. No salt eating. Those things, and she is very small. The big people can understand. Nobody can, beat her. But sometimes she go out to her friends. If any of them beat her when she cry, then I begin to cry too, because I don't know this case here, whether she will live or I don't know. I don't know. Anytime somebody beat her, it's a worry for me, because I'm feeling that maybe a little time she had now, this is the time she had, because when they are seeing that somebody having problem and the problem cannot be solved in Liberia, and you who don't even have the means of getting out of Liberia, if they tell you that your person has the problem here, it's a big something that before you. So I don't know whether I will have my daughter.
Your hope, your confidence, your trust in God. Remember, you were 9 months pregnant when you were mistreated. According to your own statement, for a few days you don't even know whether the baby in your stomach was alive. After a few days, you began to understand that yes, it's now moving gradually. You as a mother, you know that short period of delivery pain, the condition you can pass through. You know how painful it is. But God led you through. You give birth to the child. The condition was unusual. Now it's usual. The sustaining of that usuality is the matter now. So you don't need to cry. All you need to do is to put your trust in God who made you to deliver and able to preserve the life and the health of the child up to this time. That God still living. And that God can do more than what he has done for you and your child. So don't cry. Thank you.
So, there is one of the medical reports that the doctor, recommended. This is an X-ray. So I decided to give you people one copy as a record also, to serve as evidence also.
Thank you very much. Tia. Thank you, Madam Witness, for sharing your experience with us. And do understand that in a lot of ways we appreciate what you feel. And our empathy is with you.
Yeah.
We join you in prayers so that your daughter can come through and that the assistance that you need
Yes.
to see her through medical will also come true. For us at the TRC, we have heard your plead, we've seen your cries, we've seen the little girl, we've seen the report. Our obligation is to do what we have to do.
Yeah.
And we assure you that we'll do what we have to do.
Thank you.
Okay. How old is the girl now?
Now, May 30 or May her 5 years.
What's her name?
Alete, A-L-Y.
A-L-Y.
Yeah, T.
Apart from all the advice the doctor gave, she shouldn't do this, she shouldn't do this. Is she otherwise normal?
Yeah.
She eats well?
Yeah, she is well.
Sleeps well?
Yeah, I forget it was something. You know, according to the condition, that also say that she don't supposed to eat heavy food like the starchy rice. He recommended Pusawa also, but we're trying to do that. But the place we are now, the place very far. And, you know, to get it too, and not something so easy. So I decide what I'm doing, the same food we eating. Even so, when I saw that she don't eat, I decided to use the same rest. But what I do, you know, she eats more so that, you know, she can be heavy. And, you know, how I controlling that.
Is she in school?
No.
Not yet.
The problem why she is not yet, because she can talk, she's going to go to school now. But the tablet that she's taking, one of the tablets there, one of the aminophylline or lysine, those 2 tablets. One of them there that will cause her to pee plenty. Because they say she's sort of, you know, move water, also, you know. So if 1 day, 2 days we don't give it, you will see how she all puffer. So when you know, continue to give that tablet the way she will, you know, be pee for her to be in school, it will be a problem. Therefore,
okay,
we decide to wait yet.
Okay. We understand very well. Again, all of us say sorry and we are with you in prayers.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. You may leave now. She said it for us.